Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading. Congratulations, you did it. And what that means for you, we're gonna figure out together. I have prepared 3 different piles here with oracle cards. The pile that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. And we're gonna use separate tarot decks in each pile. So pile number 1, we're gonna use the Everyday Witch Tarot, and this is the World card from that deck. Pile 2, we're gonna use the Wheel of the Year Tarot deck, and this is the World card from that deck. Pile 3, we're using the Dark Mansion Tarot, and this is the World card from that deck. Okay, so this is the options. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can just scroll down to the commentary section where you'll find the timestamps that will take you directly to the reading that you have chosen today, and I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, Pile 1, and welcome to your reading. So let's just put your tarot deck to the side. We're gonna use it a bit later, and let's start here with your oracle cards to see what are we congratulating you for. And you have relaxation. Okay. You have, wow, the creator. There's a hand holding a brush here. So you have created something here. You have created one good life for yourself. I just feel with relaxation here. You have created, wow, you have created a good life for yourself, really good life for yourself. And tranquility, oh my God. We have a number 43 here, so maybe this is significant for someone. It's gonna happen when you're 43 maybe, or something else that has to do with the number 43. Tranquility, violet, we have the air element. Oh, yeah, I like this reading. Share the love. So this is also a tarot card, actually. It's a 3 of Cups. And the last card here, 8th house. So yeah, Jupiter in Virgo in the 8th house, manipulation. Scorpio, actually. Yeah, wow. Whoo, you went through some things, pile 1. Pile number 1. You went through some things to get here, and you did it. So this is kind of in the future. And if for some of you, this could already have happened. But like, yeah, you did it. You took yourself out of this difficult situation. You know, the 8th house is all about death, transformation, and especially, yeah, death and transformation. Jupiter here makes me think that this has been, because Jupiter is the biggest of our planets, so this makes me think that it has been a big issue in your life, this manipulation energy here. This looks like a pharaoh, so like kind of maybe you have a connection to Egypt, maybe you had to deal with some heavy karma connected to Egypt in some way. So anyways, yeah, you've been dealing with something, overcoming something very deep. But you know, the 8th house makes me really think that you needed to go through some shit, honestly, to get where you are. Creating, you are the creator. You created, you transformed, and you created a wonderful life for yourself. I mean, look at this, relaxation and tranquility on each side of the creator, and share the love, 3 of Cups. So I mean, it's such an obvious reading. I mean, you've done like a great job. So if you're still kind of working with the death and the transformation, and you know, this is like the 8th house and the 12th house is kind of the 2 houses that nobody wants to have difficult placements, you know. So it could be that you have certain planets in the 8th house or in the 12th house. Of course, it doesn't have to be. But anyways, for you had to deal with something this lifetime that, and with the Scorpio here, it was kind of meant for you to face that, to grow. So there was a plan for you to grow from this challenge, from this difficulty, heal, transform, die, and grow, get into that rebirth, So anyways, that is kind of, it's all the way in the corner here, It's like, yeah, we just want to remind you that you went through this. So it's like kind of like the thing that we're congratulating you for now is like, this is gone from your life and you have created, look at these beautiful cards here. You have friendship and happiness and joy, maybe even sharing your life with a loved one. Like, look how you're connecting here. You found love, you found unconditional love, you found like community, what is it called, like connecting with people. You found peace in your mind, like a lot of peace in your mind, peace in your emotions. And look how the colors here, you created a colorful, wonderful, calm, balanced, and harmonious life for yourself. Bravo, number one. Bravo that you did this. I mean, you're having a good time here. And I feel like very, this is kind of funny because I went to the store to do some shopping today, and I met like a person that I haven't, actually my sister's ex-boyfriend, I haven't seen him in 10 years. And like, we have grown old, I turned 42 here this year, and he's a couple years younger than me. But it was like, we were talking about, when you grow older, like all that you want kind of is like, and I was crazy, a bit crazier when I was young. I was kind of, I was a bit crazy actually, let's be honest. So was he. But anyways, we were talking about, when we grow older, we want, the thing that we want, it's like, we want stability, we want harmony, we want peace, we want to connect, we want to have people that we love around us, we want to have that good life where everything is kind of just fine, So I see like this is what you're creating for yourself. And this gives you peace in your mind. I think the peace of mind and peace in your emotions came before, like you balanced your emotions. I don't know what kind of mountain this was that you had to climb, but it sure was a mountain that you had to climb. I mean, yeah, it was a mountain and manipulation. Yeah, it could have been very difficult for you even to overcome this. Manipulation makes it feel like every time you kind of pulled through, maybe it was dragging you back in. So it feels like sometimes you walk 2 steps forward and then 1 step backwards, and then you did 3 steps forward and you did like 2 steps backwards. And I think it's like something you've been struggling with here. So this was your big mountain, and you climbed it with success, and you changed and you transformed your whole life and yourself, and you did like a great job. I want to like go, bravo, congratulations, you did it, pile one. So anyways, let's take 5 tarot cards here. The Magician. I mean, wow, yeah, look at you. I mean, yeah. And you have 3 of Wands. Wow. I mean, yeah, you really did it. You did it big time. I mean, yeah, you didn't do it small. You did it big time. You went for it. You went for that change. You went through that death and transformation. You are like one of these, success stories. Yeah, like a Cinderella story or a success story. And you did it. The Magician uses all the tool that he has. And, the Magician has kind of, the Magician has all the tools. He has the cup, he has the sword, he has the wand, he has the coin. And that symbolizes that the Magician can use all of his powers. He has like a lot of tools. I'm getting Isis energy here, the goddess Isis, the Egyptian goddess Isis, because I saw the pharaoh here. So you could have a connection to Isis. I'm also getting Kali. I think Kali energy and Isis energy is very, very, very similar to each other. It's kind of that female, I want to say like dark feminine energy, dark feminine energy, which for me is that shadow aspect of the feminine energy that can go into destruction, but destruction in a good way. It's like the Tower card. The Tower card is actually a very good card. It breaks down the thing that is it's like walking into the cave and burning everything up that's not supposed to be there, going to that transformation. Death and rebirth is the thing here. And as the feminine energy, it's pretty powerful. I mean, the feminine energy, women, they give birth. And I don't have any kids. It's not in my plan this lifetime, which is fine. But like, I have two godsons actually. So I was with my girlfriend last year when she gave birth to her son. It took 40 hours, and like, wow, like I gained such a respect for the power. I was holding space, and I mean, I could feel like as an empath, of course nothing compared to her. Like, I cherish the ground that she walks on for doing that. I will always actually look up to her, because she was handling with such a grace, because it was, it's like giving birth. So what I'm trying to get to is, there's a lot of power, in the feminine energy. So I'm getting this connection with powerful feminine energy. And the magician is also here, so it's also that divine masculine energy. So anyways, let's continue here. Three of Wands, you had Page of Cups. Wow, I mean, the cards are just confirming. You have Ace of Wands. And the last card here, 10 of Cups. I mean, wow. Pile number 1. You sure did it. I mean, you sure did it. You did it. You went all in. You went all in. You didn't do it halfway. You went, and maybe you had to go all in. Maybe you didn't have a choice, because you couldn't. This mountain kept staring at you, or kept like kind of, it was overshadowing your life in such an extent. Maybe it was really making you feel bad. Maybe you struggled with a lot of heavy emotions and heavy thoughts. So you had to go through the transformation. You had to die to get rebirthed, but because you couldn't stand carrying this anymore. You couldn't stand looking at that mountain. So you climbed it, you faced it, and you did it with such a grace. Yeah, even at times when you didn't think, you feels like you kept picking yourself up, and you tried again. So yeah, I want to really say, like, if you're worried, like, don't worry. I mean, you're doing it. You're doing it. It's gonna come a time, maybe you already did it, but if you're kind of still in the process, if you just keep going, this is what's waiting you creating a good life for yourself. So 3 of Wands really shows how you are expanding, how you are free. Page of Cups here shows that new beginning. Ace of Wands also shows that new beginning. 10 of Cups shows the completion, the emotional completion, where you have gone from feeling very bad maybe on a everyday basis, struggling maybe a lot with negative thoughts, stressful emotions, and being like unbalanced, to becoming very balanced and very complete, to becoming very harmonious and in touch kind of with your energy, living a very good life. So this is kind of where it's going to lead you. And Ace of Wands and Page of Cups also makes me think here that you're getting in touch with some creative aspect of yourself. And you're doing something creative is coming out of you. You're getting new ideas. You're changing your life in like kind of on a grander scale. You're changing your life like completely. Could even be that you're not like actually was when I was talking to this friend, I remember like when I stood there, because he was talking like about old times and like crazy stories. Like I didn't even barely remember them, but I was like, yeah, okay. And then I was like, when he was talking, like I felt like he was talking to the old version of me. And then I got it, like after 5 minutes, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, you're talking about this person. I was laughing because I was like, because I was not that person anymore, and I couldn't even grasp myself anymore, because the old me was so gone that I couldn't even like relate to who this. I just stood there like holding space, and I couldn't relate to what he was talking about really. But then when I like grabbed it, it was like, okay, I got it. You're talking about, you're talking to the old me in one sense. So this is kind of what's happening to you. I feel like you're the big congratulation here is like, do you changing into not even remembering the old heavy you, the old pain, the old suffering, like really, really moving on, you know, and living a good life, you know, laughing and dancing and singing and painting. And I feel like confidence. So maybe you're trying out new things that you always felt like you wanted to do, but you weren't confident enough kind of to go all in to try that. So I feel like this is also on your path, having the confidence now to kind of, or maybe share the things that you're doing. Maybe you're doing things, but you're shy and you don't have the confidence to share it or to use it. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of things that comes. It's just like you're creating a new life for yourself on kind of all areas. But I really feel like this creative aspect is very important for you, because I think you're a very creative soul. So I feel like you're gonna want to express yourself in one way or another. And Asa Wands also makes me feel here like there is new passion coming into your life, new motivation, new ambition. So there's a lot of changes that you're not used to, but that you are following through. You're not holding yourself back anymore. You're following through because you climbed your mountain. I mean, you climbed that damn mountain. You put the flag on the top and it's done. So I feel like from now on, whenever this is happening, I feel like you're never ever gonna stop yourself again from moving forward, because you've been carrying like a heavy backpack. I think you've been carrying a heavy backpack, and with that backpack gone, because you had to take out stone by stone, maybe there was like a lot of stones. And because you had to go through the whole process, you became strong and you became fearless. So now it feels like with confidence you are moving forward. With openness and fearlessness, you are embracing the future. While I feel like before you were scared of moving into the future, because moving into the future many times means moving into the unknown, you know. To really move on, we have to let go. So I feel like you let go and you moved on, and then the world, you know, with the Three of Wands, the world is opening up for you. It's like a smorgasbord, like they say, you know, with many possibilities and things that is coming for you. So congratulations, pile number 1. Like I said, you sure did it. Okay, pile 1, this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile 2, and welcome to your reading. So we're gonna put your tarot deck here, and we're gonna start with your oracle cards to see what we are congratulating you for. So you have trust, you have, wow, look at that, success and growth. This is 8 of Wands actually, with success and growth. You have the flame. Whew, there's a lot of power here. You have the flame. Okay, let's do this one. Wow, you have the pumpkin with productivity. You have another number 8. You know, 8 is all about abundance. So wow, you really did it here. You really created something, productivity. I felt like production, what is it? Yeah, production is what I heard, like putting something into the printer and producting something. I think I'm saying that right. So, and the earth element also makes me feel like you created something that you have been selling. Did you want to sell something? And productivity, yeah, I just see you creating, selling it. And the trust here feels like you are in this process now. You are in the process of creating. You're in the process of maybe finding a printer, a publisher, I don't know, something else that you need. An investor, maybe. Maybe you're trying to find an investor. What is this card? Status. Yeah, look at you. Pile number 2. Yeah, you're really gaining success. I mean, look at that. And you know, the second house is all about, you know, the finances, all about money. So yeah, wow, yeah, I mean, you're gonna make a lot of money here. You have the Jupiter in Taurus. I mean, wow, you were making a lot of money. Yeah, you did it. You created something. The flame here shows here, you got that idea you went all in. The flame actually shows that you followed your passion. You followed your dream, your vision maybe. You created something. I still feel like you're here in the trust, you know, you are kind of in the process maybe now or creating. Some of you, maybe this has already happened, but I feel like for a lot of you, you're kind of here. Kind of like, it's kind of unknown, you know, you're in your little boat here. The water looks clear and it's calm, you know, but you have the moon here. It's like, yeah, you don't really know, like, is it gonna work? Is it not gonna work? Is people gonna buy my things? You know, maybe you have an Etsy shop, maybe you have producing something. You're producing something. I don't know what you're producing, but it feels like you're producing something. And yeah, so congratulations. Damn, I mean, you really did it with the status here. I mean, you're gonna have like a, not just like a lot of money in the bank, you're also gonna have a crown on your head. People are like loving your things. And the Jupiter in Taurus, I mean, expanding, material success, material abundance, pile number 2. Material success and material abundance. Wow, and the Cancer element here makes me think like you're gonna have like enough money. You can, like, if you wanted to move maybe to a new house, if you wanted to redecorate, if you wanted to renovate maybe a room or two, or maybe buy something special to the house or the home, you're gonna be able to do that. Maybe you need to, the productivity, maybe you're like, whatever you're producing, maybe you're doing that at home, so maybe you need like a studio, or you need like a storage, or you need things like that. You're gonna be able to buy anything. So whatever you're producing, it's gonna like, success, yeah, success. Success and growth. So it's gonna give you success, and it's also gonna open up doors for you kind of to grow. So it's kind of like you start small scale, like a small business, small scale, and you start doing something, and then it's just like gonna go expanding. It's just gonna expand. Yeah, just expand. I mean, wow. I love this. So, go for it is what I feel here. I think you're doing it. We have another, look at this moon here. So it really feels like this, not uncertainty. You have this uncertainty, and that's normal, I think, you know. And I think maybe that's, look at that, maybe that's fine, you know, to like I think like focus. I don't know, I want to give you an advice here, but focus on just the fun in creating, and the success is gonna, like, it's kind of like whatever you're creating has its own life. That is how it feels. Oh, that's too many cards. Whatever you're creating is having its own life. It has its own energy. So it doesn't really matter if you worry or whatever you do. What you're creating is just perfect. So if you have like a perfect product or something perfect that you're sharing, like you're doing something high quality, then people are gonna buy it, or people gonna watch it, or people gonna want it. So whatever you're putting out there in the world, people want what you're sharing. People want what you have. People, the passion that you have, the dream and the vision that you have, people like that. They want some of that. They want some of that. So it could be that you're selling out immediately, or like, and you have to produce more, and it's like, you're getting well known maybe because of this. People get to know your name, and they keep looking for the next thing that you're gonna produce or do, or like maybe they buy up like kind of the whole stock or something, because they don't want to, they want everything, you know. Yeah, so you're gonna, there's this, like, there's a feeling of a small business growing to something bigger. And I feel independence, and I feel like I'm gonna cry a bit, because I feel very touched now when I'm saying this. Oh, so let me feel here. I have to breathe a little bit so I don't cry while I talk. But I really feel like there's so many, I'm honored to have so many, there's a lot of females on my channel and male viewers. I'm not in any way not honoring you. I honor you as well. But there's something, you know, being a woman and seeing so many women being independent, I know, following their dream, following their passion, and creating like a lot of things. Even tarot readers here on YouTube, I felt very like honored, actually. It's just actually pretty cool, you know. There's so many cool, independent, strong women out there, you know, creating things, doing their thing. And I just feel like it just makes me feel touched, actually, as a woman to another woman. Yeah. So anyways, let's see here. Yeah, sensitive heart. So we have 5 beautiful tarot cards here. Let's see the message here. Ace of Wands. Yeah, breakthrough. There is a creative breakthrough coming here. It came, it gave you success. Nine of Wands. Okay, let's do all the cards. You have the Star. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Pile number. Oh, let's see here. It doesn't focus. So yeah, the Star. I knew it. This is gonna... Small business growing into something big is what I feel. You're gonna be able to support yourself with this. Maybe you even have to hire people, you know? Or yeah, maybe you even have to hire people. Or like you started with producing like maybe, I don't know, 100 copies, 500 copies or whatever it was, and it's like selling out, and you have to like your next order, you have to put like 2,000 or 3,000 or 5,000, who knows, something like that. Like your stock is selling out like quickly. Like I said, people want what you're selling. People want what you're sharing. Four of Swords here. You know, oops, let me see here. Let me just fix that damn autofocus. Yeah, did it work? No, I don't know why it doesn't work. So let's see. Maybe it's just going to start working. Four of Swords. So we have Nine of Wands here and then Four of Swords. That makes me think like you put in a lot of work with this. You tried, you know. Look at this. You're out here fixing that scarecrow, you know. Look at you. You're grumpy even, you know. What is it with this? Let me see here. It just doesn't want to autofocus. This makes me think like you have a hard time seeing this coming. Okay, it autofocused. So anyways, look at this man. He looks like a bit grumpy, you know, been working hard, you know, can't see the success coming. But the Four of Swords shows me here, the Star in the middle, and then the Four of Swords shows me like it's going to be done with the hard work, you know. The hardest work is done. You know, the hard work that we do is kind of creating, you know, starting up something new. Maybe starting our business, you know. I remember when I started my business, and I've been working here in Sweden for a couple of years before I started my English channel, and it was a lot of things, you know. I mean, a lot of things as a business owner, you know, taxes and money, and I don't know, it was just like, whoo, I don't know how many times I was kind of breaking down crying. I was like, whoa, this is too much. So there's a lot of things that we have to learn. Also creating something, you know, finding a publisher, you know, finding a printer, finding a way to find some publicity. So there's a lot of things. So I feel like you already did the work with the Nine of Wands. You did a good job, and you worked hard, and you tried hard. You went like you really, really wanted this to go for you. This is kind of, you know, with the flame here, could really be a passion, creative passion or passion that you have to do this. I think it comes very easy for you to do this because it's kind of, this is what you're meant to do. You're good at doing what you're doing. So there is a will from you. There has been like a lot of ambition from you to create this. So, but the Four of Swords makes me feel like it's going to become so much easier. I mean, you know, then it's just like kind of basking in the success and the joy and the growth here. So I feel like the hard thing is done. Then you're just going to, the only thing that you have to do is call the printer or, you know, the producer, like the fabric, maybe what is it called? The factory. Maybe call the factory and say, yeah, I need like 1,000 more of this product, or I need 5,000 more of this product, or I don't know, something like that. You just call them and then just like, because all the other things is already done. The planning, the creating, the getting everything together, the investment, you know, when we want to create something, there's a lot of money, you know, we have to put into it. So maybe you needed like a money to be able to produce it. So you've been doing all of these things, and now it's the rest time. And now it's just like, put on your crown here, buy those fancy clothes if you want to. You know, Taurus loves fancy, beautiful things. You can go out and eat in those nice restaurants. You can buy whatever you want if you want to do that. Taurus is also pretty good in saving money, so you can also save money. You can do whatever you want, but you know, with Jupiter, it feels like you want to enjoy life a bit. You're gonna do both, probably balanced here. So yeah, the last card here is Four of Wands, and your Four of Wands is about celebration. So yeah, celebrating, just celebrating. 4-4, look at this, Four of Swords, Four of Wands. So the number 4 isn't like kind of signifies that you have angels around you in your energy. So your angels you have guardian angels that have been overseeing this. They have been protecting you. They have been guiding you. They have been sending you love. Those grumpy, nights, or when you were trying to figure something out and it didn't work. There's a lot of like technical things nowadays when we do creative things as well that we have to be able to kind of handle. Just making a video like this and then edit it, it's like a lot of things before you learn it. So yeah, it could really give you like a headache at times, but you kept going, and you have, like I said, your angels has been with you from step 1 to the completion here, when this is really coming to fruition and giving you all that success and growth that you deserve. So pile number 2, I'm very, very curious if you want to share. You don't have to share, of course. It's nice to keep it, when we are in that productive, creative state. It's kind of nice to keep it a bit to ourselves, just to protect kind of the energy a bit, protect our bubble a bit, and just to kind of have being able to fully focus in what we're doing. So if you feel, if this already happened, if you want to share it, then please feel free to do so. So you have nothing to worry about, I think. Pile number 2, I think, yeah, you know what, you're feeling drawn to this reading. So pile number 2, you don't have anything to worry about. Have trust here and keep focusing on just doing a good job and have fun. Oh my God, this is your passion. You like doing this. Have fun and enjoy the process, and let the future show you the good things that is gonna come from you, from this. Beautiful, with a flame here in the middle. So pile number 2, this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 2, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello pile 3, and welcome to your reading. So we're gonna put your tarot deck to the side, and we're gonna start with your oracle cards here to see what we are congratulating you for. What have you achieved? And we have change. So this is kind of, I think this is kind of going to be in the future. Could already be that it has happened. You have heart chakra. Wow, look at that. Joy with a, what is it called? This horse from the amusement park, and the air balloon here. Makes me feel like joy. Something happened definitely with your heart chakra. The vow. Wow, commitment here. Love commitment. Wow, have you attracted the love of your life? Transition. We have a number 11. 11 is very connected to twin flames, and also spiritual awakening. We have Cancer sign, we have the earth element and the cauliflower here, and the last card here is patience. So it's the 6th house. 6th house is about health and job and daily routines. We have the Jupiter in Virgo, and also patience here. So you know what? Oh, you've been waiting a long time for this. What have you achieved? You have achieved true love. We are congratulating you for the patience that you had before the union happened here, before you and this divine love became one. There is a commitment that you made here, and the patience here makes me think, like, for some of you, maybe you waited and waited and waited. Maybe you're even old, but it feels like that's been like a lot of waiting here. And if you have a twin flame, it's like the patience here. The twin flame story is a, what does it say, a horrible story? but yeah, sometimes it is. It's kind of difficult. It's actually very intense and difficult, with all the running and chasing and the separations and all those things. So patience, there was demanding like a lot of patience here. So what I feel here is kind of the big thing that happened is something happened to you, pile number 3. Change, transition, heart chakra. So I feel like, wow, you went through some kind of spiritually awakening, and it opened up your heart. There's something big that happened with your heart. And it could even be the wow here, that you're doing this together, the commitment here. It's so beautiful here in the middle. And this LIV, which is, I don't know, can't remember the Roman numbers here, but this actually says life. Like, this is how we write life in Swedish, life. So it feels like, yeah, you're definitely a part of each other's life here. Look how tight you're holding each other. So you have a very big spiritual commitment, and with another soul. And I definitely think this is love, because we have the heart chakra here. It doesn't have to be love, but I feel like this is a love story, so let's just go with that. So for some of you, like I said, you've been on this journey, and the big achievement here that we're congratulating you for is that you're coming together. You overcame the obstacles that was kind of holding each other on each sides. You know, you came into the union. And if for some of you, if you haven't met the one, you're going through a big transformation, attracting the right one. You know, the commitment here is that this person is going to come in when you're ready. And I think when you're ready to union, when you're ready to meet this person, is when you've gone through a massive change, when you've gone through the spiritual awakening, when you have reconnected with your heart chakra. Maybe you needed to let go of some pain that you needed in your heart chakra to fully be able to embrace such a beautiful divine love that you have with this other person. Because it's not, this is a person that it cannot be compared to the partners that you had in the past. This is like a pure love. This is a strong love. This is a eternal love, an unconditional love, a divine love. I mean, beautiful. I feel like I'm a poet now. So the transition here is the change, is kind of change, and the heart chakra feels like the change that you're doing, the transformation and the purge and the healing of the blockages, you know, the past pain maybe that has been in your heart. Maybe had to break down heart walls and things that has been in the way for you to connect with this divine love. The transition here feels like it's kind of you coming together. The patience, I mean, yeah, damn, you've been waiting a long time for this. And it's been a job, you know, with the 6th house. Yeah, it's been like a kind of a job, you know, it's been difficult. So yeah, work. There has been like a lot of work connected to this. So there's a love transition that you're going through, where divine love and union is finally your reality. Pile number 3. So let's shuffle your tarot deck a little bit like this, and we're gonna see what the tarot card says about this as well. I just saw the white bird here. You're freeing each other. You're finding freedom and peace with each other. There's a very strong commitment that you have with this person. I mean, like really, really strong. It's gonna be worth the wait. It's gonna be worth the patience. It's gonna be so worth the heart. Even like if you had to go through like really difficult transformations, it's gonna be all worth it. This is gonna be the one person that's gonna be in your life for the rest of your life. So, King of Swords. You have 9 of Swords. Okay, 2 Swords cards. You have the Fool. Yeah, look at that new beginning. You have the Fool. The Fool energy also feels like the energy between you and this person. It's like the Fool is like hasn't even started the journey. It's kind of the source energy. So it really feels like you have this very, very high pure connection from another dimension, you know? Even like the soul, but even kind of further than the soul, they're telling me what that means. But kind of it's like a very, very high connection that you have with each other. Very pure connection. And that's why also kind of you couldn't come together until you were completely ready, until both of you were completely ready to embrace each other in this high love energy. You have Page of Pentacles. And Ace of Cups. I mean, what a beautiful reading. So let's just fix the cards here. With the Page of Pentacles, it actually also makes me feel like maybe you have like a certain mission or something that you're meant to do with this person. It feels like together you're coming together to create life, to create a new life. You're creating a new life together. So when this happens, this union, this embracement in this high divine love, there's also gonna be like something that the two of you coming together is creating some kind of a force, you know, and the two of you it feels like you're gonna do something together. Page of Pentacles, like a project or a mission. You are doing something. Ace of Cups here, definitely. And that is spiritual. I mean, damn, it's very spiritual here, pile number 3. So with the Ace of Cups, you know, is the most spiritual suit is actually the cups here. So the Ace of Cups really shows like kind of sharing, like there's like a new project with the Page of Pentacles that is being birthed. We even have the lotus flower here on the Ace of Cups actually. Yeah, so that is being birthed with your connection. And the transition here is like for you that's been going kind of through the twin flame story. It's been difficult, you know, went through the purge, you went through all the things, the separation, the chasing, the hunting. I wanted to say, yeah, the hunting. Yeah, sometimes it feels like that, hunting our twin flame, you know, trying to catch them and hold on to them and never let them go. Suck out the life out of them. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at myself. So I have actually left the grabbing on a lot. So and when we do that, this is kind of, you know, the unpure things, the non-balanced things. It's when we let go of those things that we are attracting our divine love to come closer into us. But because like I said, the two of you can only meet when you are in divine union with yourself. So what I feel here is that you have come, this is so beautiful, I'm getting touched. So yeah, you have come into divine union with yourself. And so you are ready, and your partner here, your counterpart here, has also come into divine union with him or herself, and that makes the two of you transition into the oneness, you know, into sharing each other's life, being in each other's lives. So, and like I said, from this new energy, you know, that the two of you coming together, you know, divine union with yourself and divine union with each other, and this each otherness, togetherness, you are, like I said, creating something. And I don't know what it is, but it feels like it's something spiritual or creative. It's gonna be something damn beautiful that you're creating. And I think like you're gonna be like a power couple, like an inspiration for other people. You are holding a very, very high energy of love, kind of the both of you, especially when you are together. So this love like that you're holding here, I just felt like the flame is gonna burn stronger when you are together. And then I just saw the candle here. So you're gonna be a very strong flame burning in unison, yeah, burning in unison. And every person that you're gonna kind of pass by your energy, or, you know, get in touch with you, you're gonna somehow give them healing, either consciously or subconsciously. But I definitely feel like you're supposed to do something from this divine higher love union, more than having just a regular life. I don't think you're meant to just have a regular life. I think you're meant to, or if you have a regular life, you're gonna just be one of these cute, nice couples. My sister is like that actually. So I have a little sister that is 10 years younger than me, and she is so spiritual and so sensitive. She hadn't had her big awakening yet. I think it's gonna come, and I love her so dearly. But she and her boyfriend, you know, they've been together for like, I don't know, like forever. They went to first grade together, so they've known each other forever. It's like this is such a cute love story, and he's the kindest, most compassionate person, and she is as well. I mean, their energy is just so pure. They're like they have this spirituality naturally without even being spiritual, you know, without identifying themselves or doing something spiritual, but they have this just energy and this viewpoint on the world. So and it's like seeing them, you know, just seeing them and being around them. Oh, I've seen this in so many people when they are around them. They feel it. They look at them and they're like, yeah, this is how a relationship should look like. They are so sweet together, and so loving, and so such a calm, harmonious, friendly energy and kindness that they have towards each other. So the mission here could be a mission that's not obvious, just like you two being together and just giving out good vibes to the world. I mean, we need people giving out good vibes to the world. I mean, we really need it, you know? And there can't be too many people doing this. So it could be that is your mission, just, you know, and the Page of Pentacles here could be like you just living a good life together, you know, being happy, living a good life, holding that nice energy between each other and sending out those good vibes into the world. Yeah. You know what? I feel like that was it. No, I didn't actually. I saw King of Swords and Nine of Swords here. So I just want to address that before we stop here. I want to say King of Swords and Knight of Swords, Nine of Swords. So what I feel here is like it's a journey for you to come to this union. I feel with the Nine of Swords and underneath the heart chakra here, I feel like it could be that you're have to go through a like loneliness, abandonment issues, rejection issues, codependency issues. There's something going on, with your heart chakra, and with the music. This looks like something from your childhood, so it could definitely like blockages from your childhood has been chasing you. And so there is a need here to go through that first. With the King of Swords here, I feel like there's a lot of focus at the beginning stages after your awakening. There's going to be a lot of focus here on healing the heart, healing the childhood traumas, opening up the heart, getting rid of or balancing out, like I said, codependency, rejection issues, abandonment issues, pain, and loneliness and heart walls. It's like, ooh, your heart is a mess. Sorry, I'm laughing at myself again. So yeah, your heart has been going through a lot. Poor little thing. So yeah, that is kind of feels like that has to go, that has to change here. So it's like kind of a lot of energy is going to go into this, and it could even be that this person is kind of triggering the hell out of you, because divine love, nothing triggers as much as divine love, because they are mirroring the love that we actually are lacking for ourselves. They are mirroring their divine union that we are longing to have with ourselves. That is kind of why we want our twin so much, or we want that soulmate or divine love so much, because they're mirroring what we are lacking in, that emptiness, that we have inside of ourselves. We're just longing, and the emptiness is the disconnection from the divine love union that we have with ourselves. So this person is gonna push you into this, and the union, the full union, is not going to happen until the heart is healed here. So it could also be like that you don't have somebody in your life, and this is holding you back. It could even be that you have like a lot of issues when it comes to relationships, and you've been alone for a long time, and you have a hard time manifesting, and maybe you're even bitter and angry, you don't believe in love, or you have a hard time seeing love, and there's many doors that are closed. There are many limited beliefs kind of in your mind that comes from the deeper aspect here is the heart pain. It is here what happened to you as a child here. What made you led to you getting disconnected with the divine love union with yourself. So that is kind of the root cause of everything here. But you have somebody here. There is somebody here waiting. And it's like that when it is a commitment that we have made with another soul, because the bond is so strong here. So whatever you heal in yourself, you're helping the other person heal as well, which means the other person is coming closer to you. I've seen this. I'm not kidding. I've been with my twin flame story here now. Like in physical, I had visions of my twin flame actually for 14 years, I think, before I actually met him, which was very strange. But yeah, that's another story. But 7 years is kind of when we have been in this physical, in each other's life. And I've seen it. I am the chaser. He's the runner. He's a kind runner though. So anyways, we've always been best friends. So there's a very strong connection there between us. But anyways, he's not running anymore, and I'm not chasing anymore. So yeah, thank God for that, because that is a hell of a journey. I don't want to go through that again. I had to do this. I had to do all this. And what I want to tell you is I've seen it every time. Every time I heal something and let go of something, he comes closer. He heals something, he lets go of something, the relationship grows, and it's kind of closer and closer and closer to union. It has never gone wrong. And I think this is kind of one of the key signs to know if you're actually with your twin. It is when you let go of something, does your twin come closer? Because like I said, there is a divine bond between you, the two of you, that is so damn strong. There's a pull. There's a pull towards the two of you. There's like a magnet, it's just gonna pull like this. It doesn't matter what the egos say, what the pain body says. It's gonna be a pull that draws the two of you forward. So when you let go and purge something, the person is bound to come closer to you, and you're gonna do that until it is the final union. That's how it works. Yeah, that is how it works, and it works even if it's not a twin flame. You know, if we have a lot of shit in the way, how are we gonna be open for divine love? How are we gonna embrace that love that we deserve? So we have to get into that divine love union with ourselves first. And I see here what we are congratulating you for is that you did it. You went through the change, King of Swords. You broke through the pain and the Nine of Swords, the worries, the nightmares, the loneliness. You broke through all of that. You healed, you changed, you transitioned into this beautiful love. Okay, pile 3, now I'm done. So this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 3, I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.